Well, welcome back to the channel. Today is a special day because this is actually my 100th YouTube video. Whoever would have thought that with that initial video of me doing Amazing Grace, we'd have 100 videos after that, or 99 videos after that. So, and almost 1,000 subscribers. So I'm excited. I'm excited about what the future holds. Still a few short probably of 1,000. So if you would down here, if you would subscribe and hit the bell, that would be great. Like the video. Please share it with other people. I really appreciate it. I want to apologize because the last video, I uploaded it and then before I listened to it, which I rarely do, and there was a little crackling in there. So I've done my best to deal with that issue and come to figure out my iRig mic, which hasn't been used hardly at all. Somehow in the connection, even though I've cleaned and all that stuff, is causing a problem. So today we are recording with the simple setup of an iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 mic, and it sounds great. So this is the jazz progression I was talking about earlier on the last video. I've done 2 videos on it on a regular uke, but I said I wanted to play it for you also on the baritone because there's so many people that love the baritone. I've done quite a few videos on baritone or using baritone, reviewing, worship with baritone, and they are amongst the most popular videos, and I also love baritone too. So I want to go through and play the progression. The one thing I did want to show you guys real quick, again, I have no affiliation at all, but there is an app that you can use called UkeBuddy. Can you see that? And you can go and you can choose different kinds of tunings. This is G, C, E, A, but you can also do baritone. And you can discover what the chord names are and the notes and all of that. I use this quite a bit. So because this is a jazz progression that you can move, you can figure out if you want to know what the notes are or what the chords are, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it through very simply, and then at the end I'll no pun intended, jazz it up a little. Let's go through it. You're going to do, this is a diminished chord, 2 here, skipping a string, and then down here, 2. But we're going to start out by taking these bottom 2 fingers and putting them up and then sliding them down. A little more difficult on a baritone, much simpler on a soprano. But you can do it. It just takes a little while to get your fingers used to stretching because I have really small hands and it took me a while too. So, and we're going to do 4 downbeats, okay? So 4 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all you're going to do is slide these 2 fingers down a fret. Then you're going to bar the 5th fret. Bar, do not try to press through the wood. And what I do with my finger is I roll it just slightly to the front to get off all the fat and a little bit of bone. And then back to the diminished shape, down 1 fret. Then you're going going to do a G, a bar G, diminished shape again on the 3rd fret and 4th fret, bar again, diminished on the 4th. That's the shape. Use Uke Buddy to look up all the chords if you need to know the chord names. So we'll go through that a few times, and then we'll do the bar G, diminished, the bar chord, and back to here. And then I slide it up. You can go if you want to. So let's look at that again. On the 5th fret, extend it out 1 fret here. 2, 3, 4, down to the diminished shape. Bar, diminished shape on the 4th. G, diminished shape on the 3rd fret. Bar. Again. Diminished again, twice, then G, bar, and then I kind of take it down a fret and then slide up. Very simple. Does take practice though. It's getting your fingers used to this shape, the diminished shape, or up here. This is actually like a diminished 7th shape. On your regular ukulele, this would actually be up here, would be an F minor 7th. So you want to get used to these shapes because you're going to be using them down the road. But it does take a little practice. So if you're working on this song, first of all, don't press down too hard. Second of all, if your hand starts getting sore, shake it out. Put the uke down, rest a little bit. And I've been through it many times on guitar and uke. Hand injuries set you back because the only way you can heal a hand injury is by resting, which means you don't play. So it's much better not to hurt your hand. Just go slow. Just maybe you don't play bar chords. Well, just work on this. Just work on the 5th fret, just a whole bar there. And that's exactly how you want it to sound. Notice all ringing. It's not. No. Hear that? Nice. Same with your G bar up here. Now, how do we know that's a G? We'll play a regular G on a baritone. Listen. Regular G, bar G. Starts here. This is your E on a baritone. What's a half step from an E? That's an F. So you've got a obviously bar here. There's your F and your F sharp and your G. And then you go G sharp. Then you do A. Hear it? Just up an octave or two. Okay. All right. So you're going to need to rewind and practice. And I'll try to show you how I kind of, and you can mess around with this and you can dampen. It's like when you dampen with this hand, you just, here's your bar, let up. That's one way of dampening. I tend to use the fat of my hand right here. So this is how I would play it when I'm just messing around. I won't do it too fast, okay? that's it. More to come on the channel. Again, my current goal is to have 1,000 subscribers. And if you look down here, it'll probably tell you how many are there. I have, because I honestly haven't looked. So 1,000 subscribers, and the best way to get those is just to subscribe if you haven't, and to share it with other people that you know that are interested in the uke. Maybe they don't even play the uke, but they're interested or curious. Hit the bell so you get all the notifications, and hit the like button if you would. And then I will be back soon for another video. I've got a couple reviews coming up, and I've got a couple ideas again about the baritone. And this is my only baritone right now. And just in closing, if you go back, you'll see that I've had a bunch of baritones, including a pohaku, which was just a fantastic instrument. And here I am with my little, I don't know what this cost, maybe $80. Plays great. I set it up, and it plays great. So you don't have to spend tons of money. It's not about the uke. It's about the player. All right. I'll see you soon. You have a great day. Bye-bye.